Have you ever just stopped and really thought about our relationship with tools? For, well, pretty much all of human history, it's been a very simple story. We were the fast ones, pushing our slow, clunky tools to get things done. But something is changing, and it's changing fast. We're living through what you could call a great reversal, and it's flipping the script on the very meaning of work. So let's dive into what that really means.
Right? I mean, think about it. The hammer, the plow, even the first printing presses. Yeah, they were game changers, but they were totally limited by our own speed, our own energy. We had to be quick. We had to be efficient. We had to just grind to make them useful. Our value was all about how fast our hands could move. We were the engine making everything go.
And then, poof, the roles are completely reversed. Our tools are now ridiculously, unbelievably fast. And for the first time ever, we're the ones being asked, maybe even invited, to slow down. Now, this isn't just another tech upgrade. This is a profound shift in our entire relationship with technology, and it's asking us to rethink everything.
So what are these fast tools we're talking about? Because this goes way beyond just simple automation. We've stepped into a totally new reality, one that's being shaped by tech that doesn't just follow our commands. It actually learns, it adapts, and it even starts making its own calls.
Okay, so the big phrase you're going to hear a lot is agentic AI. Now, unlike old school automation that just, does the same thing over and over, agentic AI is different. It's constantly taking in new information, spotting patterns, and finding solutions, sometimes before we even know there's a problem. It's really less of a tool and, honestly, more like a new kind of partner.
And the scale here is just mind-blowing. It's not just one AI to rule them all, it's a whole ecosystem. You look at a creative platform like realmind.ai, and you see they have over 100 specialized AI models, each one an expert at a very specific thing. We basically went from having one hammer to having an infinite toolbox that's available instantly.
And look at what these tools are taking off our plates. All the tedious stuff, the endless data crunching, the meeting summaries, drafting schedules. All the work that made us feel busy, but was it really the work that mattered? This is like a great unburdening. It's freeing up our time and, more importantly, our brain power for something else.
And the numbers? They speak for themselves. The companies that are actually measuring this stuff are seeing tasks get done 60% faster, with almost half the errors, and they're doubling their output. So yeah, the efficiency gains are absolutely real. The machine is officially the fast one now. And this is the beautiful heart of the Great Reversal. If the tools are handling the speed, what's our new role? Well, we get to be the slow ones. And let's be really clear, slow does not mean lazy. Slow means thoughtful. It means deliberate. It means deeply, truly human. It's the freedom to stop just being busy and start creating real impact. It's about going deeper.
So that really is the question for all of us now, isn't it? With all this time and mental energy freed up, what's our actual job now? What's the work that only a human can do?
Well, for starters, we shift from being a doer to being an orchestrator. We stop juggling a million little administrative tasks, and we start focusing on strategic coordination. Our value isn't in how many boxes we can check, but in our ability to bring the right people and the right ideas together to see the whole picture. We get to conduct the symphony instead of just playing the same note over and over again.
And that means we have to change how we measure success, right? We have got to stop confusing activity with impact. It's not about how many hours you put in or how many emails you sent. The only question that matters is, what was the outcome? Did we actually make a difference? We shift our focus from the process to the actual results.
This quote from Tim Fisher it absolutely nails it. The real challenge here, the real transformation isn't in the tech itself. It's in us. It's in our culture, in our mindset. This whole thing is way more about people than it is about programming.
So our new job description, it looks a whole lot more like this. It's the human stuff, leadership, coaching, navigating tricky conversations, building trust. And maybe the most important one of all, asking the right questions. The deep, insightful, curious questions that point our super fast AI partners in a meaningful direction. This is the stuff that requires empathy, wisdom, all the things that make us human.
Okay, so this all sounds amazing, but you're probably thinking, how do we actually do it? How do we build this new partnership between the fast tool and the newly slow human? Let's get practical.
The first step is just admitting what the real challenge is. It's not about the technology. Like Tim Fisher says here, it's all about the culture. We have to create a space where it's okay to experiment, where it's okay to not have all the answers, and yeah, where it's even okay to fail sometimes. You just can't innovate if you're terrified of getting things wrong.
So here's a super simple plan anyone can use to get started. First, just train your people. Show them what this stuff can do for them in their day-to-day. Next, start small. Run a few pilot projects on low-risk things. Let everyone get their hands dirty without a ton of pressure. And third, measure your success. Track the time saved, the errors that disappear. Celebrate those wins and build some real momentum.
As we get excited about all this, and we should, there's just one last thing to keep in mind. One more layer to this whole story. Because behind the magic of the machine
Is a quiet reminder that there are still humans there. A lot of these amazing AI systems are trained and fine-tuned by a huge, often invisible global workforce. It doesn't change the opportunity in front of us, but it is part of the whole story. And seeing the whole story is how we move forward wisely.
So we end right back where we started. The great reversal is here. The machine is fast, and it has set us free from the need to always be busy. So the only question left is the one we each have to ask ourselves. With this incredible new gift of time and focus, what deep, meaningful, truly human work are you ready to do?